I wrote a book called 50 Years in Country Music Radio, People I've Met and Things I've Done. I worked for WCMS for 49 years, but I was on a station in Portsmouth playing country music for a year before that. So it really does work out. Really, technically, it was about 51 years, but we rounded it out to 50 anyway. During that time, I had an opportunity to meet a lot of people in country music or in either other forms of entertainment or politics. And I got to do a lot of very interesting things because of my job. People would ask me to do stuff, like ride elephants in a circus parade. I flew with the Blue Angels one time. He let me fly in. Anybody here ever fly an F-18? I did for about a minute and a half. But anyway, I had a lot of very interesting people that I met in country music. And so I wrote a book about it. It's all from memory. I didn't keep a diary or anything like that. I just sort of started remembering stuff. I had a couple of very interesting experiences with Johnny Cash. One of them involved me getting booed by 10,000 people at the Hampton Coliseum for the very first country music show over there. That's all in the book. I hosted a bus tour to Nashville one time. We took a busload of people to Nashville. We parked outside of Johnny Cash's house, and people started walking down the driveway, and I just knew, some security person was going to come out and say, it's private property, you can't come down here. But no one did. And there's a picture in the book of some of the people, some of the ladies waiting in the what's the fish? Koi pond in front of Johnny Cash's house. I caught two of them trying to crawl in the window of Johnny's house. But anyway, the whole story's in the book. Oh yeah, I also have a long chapter in here about the Phelps brothers. My entire recording career was at Fernwood Farms. Every record I ever, there was only half a record I made, tell you the truth. But anyway, I did it at Fernwood Farms. To say it was a big seller would be the lie of the century. But anyway, that was my entire recording career at Fernwood Farms. I guess they're not ready to go yet anyway. But anyway, it's all in the book, a lot of things. Jim Reeves, I had an interesting experience with Jim Reeves. Jim got very angry with me one time. He's so laid back and calm, cool, and collected. But he got very angry with me at one time. We made up later and it was all right. But that's in the book. One time I accidentally grabbed Loretta Lynn by her derriere. And I'm probably one of the few people that ever grabbed her by the hiney and didn't get slapped for it. So what do you say when you do something like that to someone? And what did she say? Well, it's all in the book here. But there's a lot of interesting things that I got to do, a lot of interesting people I got to meet because of my job. So I wrote a book about it. There's 234 short stories. They're all short stories in here. And about 187 pictures. Also, most of them headlock pictures. I'd get artists to put a headlock in me. Marty Robbins came up with the idea, and the story of that's in here too. But anyway, if you'd like to look through the book, I'm right over here. They didn't take my table. No, it's okay. My table's still there. We're all right. But if you want to just come over and say hello and take a look at the book, it's 1995. I got a lot of nickels with me. And if you'd like to have a copy of it, I'll be glad to autograph it for you. Or you just want to come over and talk about WCMS and some of the golden years of radio. That's what I call it, because, well, nothing's the same as it used to be, and that includes radio. So I'll be here, and if you'd like to get a copy of the book, I'll be happy to autograph it for you. You guys about ready, or you're still fooling around up there? A few more minutes? Well, I've bored these people long enough. So you got some more Phelps music, I think we can play. But anyway, thank you very much for coming out today and enjoying some music you don't get to hear much anymore. And I'm enjoying it too. So thank you for all your help, and thank you for all the years at WCMS.